So, all of the F1 teams for 2024 have revealed all of their cars, as we can see down here. And I'm going to be ranking them on what I think is the best to the worst. So, we've got options for the worst one is, oh brother, what is that? We've got bad, which is just before that. Meh, which means it's not bad, but it's not good either, so I'm kind of meh on it. Great, I really like it, and godlike is just the best. So these are the options we've got. So starting off, already, I'm going to start off with the Alpine right here. It's going in, oh brother, what is that? Like, they didn't even try. We got teased with a pink camouflage livery, and we got basically a 90% carbon car with little bits of blue and pink here and there. And it just doesn't look like a livery, so that's going in there. Going into meh. I'll put the Haas into meh. Like, I actually really like the Haas. It looks nice. I really like how they've turned the carbon into like a sort of making it look like paint, but it doesn't look bad. I actually really like it, so it's meh. Right, going on to whatever I'm going to be calling this, Visa Cash App Racing Balls, V-Carb, call it what you want. I'm calling it V-Carb or Racing Balls or Toro Rosso, I don't know. This is a very good livery. I really, really like this. This is a good livery. So this is going into great. This is really good. It would go into godlike had it not been for the white on the top of the chassis. I think that's a bit much. If that was just the red stripe, I think it would look nice, but it just feels out of place. But everything else about it is lovely, and I really do like it. And it also just makes you forget the name, which just is terrible. Alright, going on to Steak F1 team, or Sauber as I'm calling it. It's meh. It's not bad. I don't really have anything to say about it. It's just not bad. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about it. Okay. Red Bull is, oh brother, what is that? I'm sorry, but when we first saw the Red Bull liveries back in 2016 like this, they were decent. But they are too repetitive now. They need to be changed. It's just the same thing year after year after year. In fact, I'm not going to put it in that. I'll just put it in bad. But it's just, it needs to be changed. It's just the same car every single year. It just doesn't look good. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate from that, but I don't care. It just looks terrible. I'm sorry. Okay, Ferrari. Probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I'm putting it into great. I personally am not a fan of the SF24. I think personally the 2023 Ferrari actually looked better. It's just, there are some parts of the car that I like more, and then there are some parts that I don't like. For example, I think the nose on the Ferrari is just too chunky. It just doesn't look like a Ferrari. And also, I'm not a fan on the white and orange, yellow, whatever they are, stripes on the car. They just look out of place. So, personally, I preferred last year's car. Aston Martin. It's great. I prefer it definitely to the Ferrari, but it's not better than the V-Carb. I definitely like the Aston Martin. And they've stripped down the paint only where the cameras won't be seeing it. So if you look at it from the side, it looks fine. If you look at it from the front, it's fine. So it doesn't actually look that bad. And also the black front wing and rear wing is just nice. It just looks really good. Don't have anything else to say about it, really. Going on to Williams. I'm putting it into great. Yeah, I'll pop in front of the Ferrari. I definitely like how they have more sponsors, but it just doesn't really show. It's like, I definitely did like the 23 livery, and I do like how they got rid of the baby blue, but it just feels emptier. Even though they got sponsors, it just feels less empty. Although I do like how they have got the tribute to the Frank Williams racing cars, which was the original team name for Williams. I do like how they got that little nod on the engine cover, which I do like. And that Duracell is just, that's just 900 IQ from the livery designers. That's just clever. I love it. So, McLaren. McLaren is godlike. It is a really good livery. They surprised us all in January by releasing it, and it is just amazing. I love it. I definitely love how they've made the papaya and the black go really nicely together, and I do like how they got rid of the baby blue, and it just looks amazing. I also love the chrome numbering. It's just, everything about it is just lovely. So it's very, very godlike. And finally, we have Mercedes. My favourite F1 team, and it is better than the McLaren. I'm sorry, but the Mercedes is just amazing. I love it so much. It's just, everything about the livery just works. It's just perfect. Obviously, I hope I do remember to put some pictures up of each one. But it's just amazing, the Mercedes. It just looks so good. That gradient from silver to black is really nice. And I do like how they've embraced the Ineos red. It definitely looks a lot nicer. And if you look at it from the front, it kind of looks like a 2004 McLaren. So that's quite a decent car. And I do like it. Whether or not it'll be fast, I've got no idea. Yeah, that's the choice I made. Red Bull and Alpine are just alone in their own categories, and then after that we've got some doubles. But yeah, it's just, most of the teams came up with a really nice design, and then some just went full on black with just little bits here and there. And I know the Haas is similar, but it just looks so good. But the Alpine just, it's like they tried to do what their racing suits have done, where they're black with bits of blue and pink there, but it just doesn't work on the car. I definitely preferred the 23 livery. But yeah, that's the choices that I've made. And I think I've done pretty well. I'll leave a link to this tier link, or to this tier list, in the description if you guys want to go try it out. And feel free to make your own videos on it. And yeah, with this, we'll be seeing each other again in my next video, which I don't know when it will be published, but it'll probably most likely be a short, so probably in a few days. And see you then.